This is practice for my expressive piece, which is the theme from Schindler's List. After the last practice session, I said I was going to work on the next bit of this part, which goes into more rhythmical problems that could happen. In the last part of this piece, it was very smooth slurs, focusing on more bow control and how to get really expressive sound, and obviously we're still talking about the expressive sound because you want that in most pieces you play, but through this section of the piece it's very focused on how are we getting the semi-quavers timed right with crotchets and dotted quavers. So that's what I've been working on today because I struggle a bit with rhythmical comparison. So like I obviously know that this many semi-quavers each equals that amount of quavers, but it's the struggle to put it onto actually playing it from paper to violin. So I listened through to this part of the piece. So I was going from poco movimento and listening through to about tempo 1 on the recording of YouTube. The bit that I feel like I want to play for you today is just a snippet of this section, maybe about half to 3/4 of it, just because the next part I don't feel like I've got down yet, and there's a run up to the high position, and I really need to like focus in on that and work on that run properly. So I'm not going to play that part, but I am going to play the bit that I feel like I've got more used to and I feel more confident with at the moment. So that's where I feel like I'm really like confident with at the moment. And even then, like there's bar 27 I'm looking at the moment, and what I'm trying to like, my first problematic bit that I saw coming up was just a moment where there's a dotted quaver and a semi-quaver, and I always hold the dotted quaver for longer than I should because in the previous bar I've had a dotted crotchet, so I kind of think of it as a dotted crotchet instead of a dotted quaver. So I really just need to do some practice on that, so like maybe repeat it several times. They say the rule of 3 is a good thing, or like 5. I'll probably do it about 10 times just to really solidify it. So like go over that section about 10 times just to get it in my head that this is how long I have to hold the note and not this long. And then the next part, bar like 29, I just need to remember the bowing there. I mean, I can swap it up if I want, but if I want the bowing that is written in for the next part, I need to get the bowing right. So that's what I'll be working on next time. And next time I'll also want to practice that run. That's really, it's got some accidentals in it, so getting those in is kind of essential. And hopefully I'll have that section done properly. Next time I'll have like a basic view of it, and I want to put it with the first bit, but I think in a few more practice sessions I should have that properly solidified in my head. I think the basic knowledge comes after like 2-3 practice sessions, and then actually having it solidified in your head is like 4-5 practice sessions, so that's what I'm aiming for. That's today's.